Motivation is a drug, and like most drugs, it feels amazing until it wears off. You know the cycle. You watch an inspiring video, you feel that surge of energy. You're ready to change your life. You start strong. Monday is perfect. Tuesday is good. By Wednesday afternoon, the feeling is gone, and you're back where you started. Wondering what's wrong with you, why you can't stay consistent, why other people seem to have endless drive while yours disappears in 72 hours. Here's what no one tells you. Nothing is wrong with you. Motivation is supposed to fade. That's how it works. It's an emotion, and emotions are temporary by design. The problem isn't that you lose motivation. The problem is that you've been told motivation is what you need. It's not. You need discipline, and discipline is an entirely different thing. Motivation says, I'll do it when I feel like it. Discipline says, I'll do it regardless of how I feel. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a furnace. One lights fast and burns out. The other takes time to build but produces consistent heat indefinitely. Think about anyone who has achieved anything significant. Do you think they felt motivated every single day? Do you think they woke up excited to do the work for years on end? They didn't. Nobody does. The difference is they worked anyway. There's a neurological reason why discipline works and motivation doesn't. Every time you do something when you don't feel like it, you create a small victory in your brain. You prove to yourself that feelings don't control you. That proof builds on itself. Do it enough times and something shifts. Action becomes automatic. You stop negotiating with yourself every morning. You stop asking whether you feel like it. The question becomes irrelevant. This is what discipline actually is. It's not willpower. Willpower runs out just like motivation. Discipline is the removal of choice. You don't decide whether to brush your teeth every morning. You just do it. There's no internal debate, no weighing of options. It's automatic. That's what discipline looks like when it's fully developed. The behavior is no longer a choice. It's just what you do. The mistake most men make is trying to build discipline through willpower. They grit their teeth and force themselves to act, burning through mental energy until they're exhausted. That approach fails because it treats discipline like a sprint. It's not. It's infrastructure. You build discipline by removing decisions, not by making harder ones. Want to work out every morning? Don't decide each night whether you'll go. Decide once that you're someone who works out in the morning. Then, stop thinking about it. The decision is made. Now you're just executing. Want to eat better? Don't rely on making good choices when you're hungry and tired. Remove the bad options from your environment. Make the good choice the default choice. Want to be more productive? Don't trust yourself to focus when distractions are available. Eliminate the distractions before you start. Make focus the only option. This is how discipline actually works. You design your environment and your identity so that the right action requires less effort than the wrong one. Here's the paradox nobody talks about. Discipline creates motivation. When you act consistently, you see results. Results create confidence. Confidence creates energy. Energy feels like motivation. But the motivation came after the discipline, not before. You can't wait to feel motivated to start. You have to start to feel motivated. Most men have this backwards. They wait for inspiration to strike. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until conditions are perfect. They wait forever. The men who build extraordinary lives figured out the secret. You act first. Feelings follow. Start with one thing. One non-negotiable behavior that you do every single day, regardless of circumstances. It doesn't have to be big. 5 minutes of reading, 10 push-ups, 1 page of writing. The size doesn't matter. The consistency does. Protect that one thing like your identity depends on it, because eventually, it will become your identity. You'll be someone who does what he says he'll do, someone whose actions aren't controlled by feelings. That's not motivation. That's something far more powerful. That's who you are.